Hey everybody, welcome back. Jennifer Rose here, and happy holiday season. We're starting to move into holiday season of 2021, and I want to specifically address what happens when a family member ghosts you. Like, you're not ghosting them, they're ghosting you. It happens often. It's been such an interesting era for us when 2020, a lot of families couldn't get together because of coronavirus. So there was kind of an excuse for things to just sort of get shaken up, thrown to the wind. It was a free for all, anything goes. And now we're back in 2021 and we're starting to face the holidays and trying to decide how we're going to get together, how we're going to spend time together. And what happens when there's a portion of your family that decides to opt out of the family traditions that you always depended on? So let's talk a little bit about family traditions. So family traditions can feel rooted, grounded, safe, because you can always rely on the tradition, but also family traditions can feel like you're trapped, like you don't want to do it, like you always are doing the same thing over and over again, and you never wanted to do it in the first place, but you can't get out of the family tradition. So what happens when you're digging on the traditions? Like, you want the traditions feel good, they feel cozy, there's something you can always rely on, and it's something you want to pass on to your next generation, whatever that may look like. And what happens when part of the family's just doesn't want to do it for some reason, whatever reason, and you can't figure it out? And you feel groundless. It's like everything that you depended on, that you could rely on one time a year during this holiday season, is just pulled out from under you, and you feel lost. Like, why? And it's like the little kid inside of you is like, wait, don't you like me anymore? Don't you want to be with me? I want to be with you because I'm really invested in this tradition, and I need you to help me carry on this tradition because it's what makes me feel safe. So what do you do? What do you do? Do you ask the people what's going on? Like, why don't you want to be part of this family tradition? What happened? Did we go wrong somewhere? Do you not want to be with me at all? What's going on? So I believe that inside you there is a divine creative solution to this problem. And the first step to coming to that divine creative solution is to get like quiet. Get quiet in yourself. Get quiet in your mind. Tend to that part of you that feels groundless and foundationless and afraid. Tend to that part. You know, I like to talk to myself really clearly, like, it's okay, honey, it's all right. We don't really know why they don't want to participate. We really don't know. And that's true. We don't know. Who knows what's going on in those people's lives? Like, maybe they were the ones who felt trapped by traditions, and maybe they're like, finally I can be free from this tradition. Like, we don't know. Maybe they need a break. Maybe they've circled the wagons in their own family so they can get really clear on what's important to them. So we don't know, but we do know that we can go inside and begin to tend to our own feelings. That's really important. And then get quiet. And then just ask, what's important to me? What are my family values? What do I want to get out of the holiday seasons? And for everybody, that answer is going to be personal. It's going to be perfect for you and your needs and your family. You have to get quiet on the inside first. And this is how we work that process of forgiveness. So instead of blaming the other person, like they're bad, they're wrong, they don't want to be with our family, they're rejecting me, they're rejecting us, they're rejecting our traditions. So instead of like pushing outward and blaming the other person, we go inward and we just ask, what do I need? What's important to me? How can I handle this situation in a guided and mature way rather than bad mouthing the other people? How can I serve myself and my own family what's right for us? And from that process of just getting quiet and going on the inside, you create space. You create space in your mind. You create space in your family for another solution to arise, another opportunity to arise, another divine creative way that the families come together or don't come together. And that's really what forgiveness is all about, where you're willing to give up your idea of how things should be, tend to yourself, that tender part of yourself, and then open your mind to that miracle, that divine creative solution where everybody wins. So I hope this helps you as you're navigating the upcoming holiday seasons, and I will see you next time.